Oh, there's one. There's one. Right there. So we would paint over that. My name is Dan. I'm originally from Melbourne, Australia, and I moved to Hong Kong about 22 years ago. From last year, we see all sorts of different offensive graffiti, other forms of offensive symbols being used. You know, anyone that just for whatever reason didn't agree with the so-called movement, and I would call it a terrorist movement, they would use violent means to basically try and scare them and try and shut them up. Sometimes we come out very early in the morning, like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. There was a very, very long piece of nasty graffiti near our home, and then we painted over that. And then within a couple of weeks, the same graffiti returned. And then they paint, and then we paint over, and then they paint, and we paint over. So the whole thing feels like a war. It feels like it'll never end. When there was word of the national security law, it felt like a switch. That next day, which was the 1st of July, you could almost feel across the city a sense of peace and a collective sense, a big sigh of relief. So what this law does is it makes things a lot clearer on when we're talking about security and safety in Hong Kong, because Hong Kong is part of China, and if people choose to break the law, there are ramifications. For me, this simple roller is like a weapon against the terrorists, weapon to clean up Hong Kong. So we'll just keep painting over. They can't win. I think as social safety and trust returns, Hong Kong will continue to be prosperous, where more people can start to come back to Hong Kong and enjoy the beauty of Hong Kong and how great this city really is.